Imagine every home in the state of Maine was at once wiped off the map. That is precisely the amount of carnage Hurricane Katrina inflicted right here, damaging and destroying as many properties as you'll find in the entire state of Maine.
500,000 homes in all, 5 times the destruction that Hurricane Andrew levied on the U.S. back in 1992. And as reporter Kelsey Davis explains, one organization has played a key role in Louisiana's rebuilding since Katrina and 10 years forward.
For nearly 30 years, New Orleans has been a place where artist Betty Shirley can create.
Can't you hear it coming? Can't you hear? The rails are thrumming.
But Hurricane Katrina almost forced the longtime Crescent City resident to take her art elsewhere.
It would be like starting all over again, you know, and I really just didn't want to do that.
Shirley's home was one of thousands destroyed in the storm.
I was living what they might call Broadmoor area, okay. And my house had 12 feet of water. There was nothing, you know. I lost everything, down to my grand piano. I mean, everything. The only thing that I had was my 2 dogs and my car.
Thankfully, groups like Habitat for Humanity stepped in to start helping folks pick up the pieces. Up until 2005, Habitat built 10 to 12 houses each year in the city, but Katrina dramatically changed that.
We've subsequently, since Katrina, built in excess of 460 new houses. In addition to that, Habitat immediately after the failure gutted over 2,400 houses.
Habitat New Orleans Executive Director Jim Pate says as soon as they had the permits, he and his crews got to work building and renovating and expanding programs to address affordable housing issues. Pate says most of the city's low-cost housing was wiped out by the storm, and costs to repair and replace it was expensive, meaning extremely high rent. He says on average, a 3-bedroom apartment in New Orleans now costs about $1,100 a month. But for Habitat homeowners, an 1,100 square foot single-family home with a yard and monthly payments that include expenses like real estate taxes, homeowner and flood insurance, and an annual termite contract is much more affordable.
That total monthly payment is between $650 and $750 for our partner families, as we call our homeowners. So they're actually able to buy their own homes for roughly half of what they would be paying in rent.
It was a refurbished Habitat home that Shirley qualified for that finally saved her from an apartment with sky-high rent just a few months ago.
I came and I looked at it, and as I walked into this house, it was like, yeah, I like this place. I like this place.
Pate says volunteers who came right after the storm, many who've returned each year since to work, have helped them to keep people like Shirley in the city and get them into their dream homes.
What we found is that we are not simply rebuilding New Orleans, we're building a wonderful, great city, the New Orleans that should have always been and that will be in the future.
It gives people an opportunity to have a nice place to stay, that is if they believe in themselves.
Now Shirley can keep expressing herself artistically and sharing her gifts with the city she loves.
Come on, get the A train.
Reporting on your side in Treme.
Take a little ride up to Harlem.
Kelsey Davis.
If you
WDSU News.
A train.
The group did take some criticism shortly after the storm from those who felt it could be doing more and doing it faster. So what has Habitat accomplished 10 years forward since the onslaught of Katrina and Hurricane Rita a few weeks later? Habitat for Humanity says its chapters have rehabilitated or built more than 4,300 homes across the Gulf Coast. That includes their work in Mississippi and Alabama.